What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of All the Mod 7. As you see, we're sitting here. We are working on making our ALF, a Gaia pylon. We need one of these so that we can make our actual Gaia pylon so we can fight the boss. This thing takes an insane amount of mana, and it takes 2 full mana pools to create 1 ingot of this stuff. So I am standing here with my Rose of Arcana, taking all of my experience. So we got 174 levels. I've got some nether stars going down on this, and we're just letting this thing go to ham because I really would like to. I need some things for so that we can continue our progression here. It's getting kind of slim. But I'm gonna let this run, and then we'll be back. I think today's episode we are going to get into this mod here, FTB Industrial Contraptions, because the next items that we're gonna need, we need some stuff from this mod to continue to work towards making our star. So what we need to do, so for example, we need to make the Nexus emitter, which we can't make yet. We need to make this improbability device. But to do this, we need to go down this whole rabbit hole of making a nuke. We can make all of this other stuff, but we can't make a nuke. And these aren't complicated, but for this, we need compressors, and we're going to need fuel rods and single fuel rods. For uranium dust, we have a ton of. So we need a bunch of things like this. We're going to need a canning machine to get going. So I went ahead. I didn't make it already. I've made a canning machine. I made some compressors. I made a basic generator, which is how we get started with this. So as soon as this finishes crafting, because if I walk away, we lose all progress, we will come back and we will get started on FTB Industrial Contraptions. Ooh, looky there. We have our ingot. 1 ingot. 1 freaking ingot. And it has taken forever. This pool was completely filled. This pool was completely filled. And yeah, I mean, it is slightly unbalanced in how much mana you need to craft this ingot when the original mod author of Britannia didn't have these limitations. So yeah, we're just going to throw those down so those can be doing their thing. All right, now that we have our lovely little ingot here, let's go ahead and craft some of these. Let's go ahead and make our Gaia pylon, since do we not have any elementum? Really? Let's throw all this stuff in here. I don't have any elementum? No way. I mean, not that it's hard to get. We just throw it inside of the portal, but huh. All right, well, let's get some more let's get our elementum. There we go. 4 ingots. Beautiful. And no, we can just craft it down here. Gaia pylons. And to make this, we need you. So that gets us our Elf Steel pylon. Our Elf Steel pylon gets us our Gaia pylon. Yay! Now we can progress in our journey with Britannia, and we can craft the things, but that will be for a different episode. Let me figure out where we're going to put our stuff for this, though. I'm thinking We don't have a room dedicated for this yet. Maybe share this room? I don't know how much room we're gonna need in this. We have our AE system already running through here, so yeah. I think what we'll do is we'll set up over here. So let's get rid of our bookshelves. So let's pull out the book. So the first thing that we need to do, obviously, is we need to make a generator. Generator just takes consumable items, transforms it over into zaps, which is what this mod uses for its energy. You cannot use RF. It does not work. So we have our generator, and you feed our generator coal or any burnable object, but in this case, we're going to give it coal. And it just burns through, and it creates 10 zaps. The next thing that we're gonna need a compressor. We're gonna need cables. We're gonna need a bunch of stuff to transfer the power. So if we take a look at, let's pull up the mod at FTB. You see, I already have some cables. This so the LV cable, we're gonna need to put that on AutoCraft, but we will do this for now. LV cable. So we're gonna do, and it does not have, excuse me. So this is a mod that has tiered power. So if you give this thing, well, are you not outputting power? You do have all the power. Cool. So if you put too much power, so this is what's known as the lowest tier. If you put the wrong tier into this, you will actually burn up the cables and things like that. So we have our basic generators, which is our basic outputs 10 zaps. And then you have a geothermal, which can do 20 with buckets of lava. Wind turbine, it's passive, but it's pitiful. Solar powers, which is kind of nice. I was actually thinking about figuring out how to do this, which is kind of why we had up our, so if we look at solar. So I have these all set up in AutoCraft because we need this guy here to work on making the star. So I set all these up in advance. So the MV solar, we can actually craft all of this stuff. So we could, I mean, and it's passive. It only works during the day, obviously, because it's solar. We cannot make this one though, because we need carbon plates and graphene. Now, carbon plates are carbon fiber mesh in a compressor. Carbon fiber mesh is carbon fibers, which we can do that, which is coal dust. So there is a whole little thing that we need to do. Actually, did I set that up? Carbon? I did not. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a couple of recipes here off camera for a minute, just to make this a little bit easier for us. And I'll be back. Okay, so here's what we did. So I went ahead and I took the block, I moved it up one, I made a LV battery box, and I put an exporter and tapped it into our system that we already had running over here. And so we're exporting coal out to this, so we are constantly generating some power. Now the LV battery box, if we take a look at the battery box, it can only export up to LV bat 32 zaps per tick, which is good. That's what we want, because the compressor and the canning machine can only accept up to 32 ticks. So we're not going to be using these super a lot. So we're going to put our compressor here, and we'll put our other dude here, and then I moved them up one block specifically so that I could put in our crafters, because we will be trying to auto connect with these guys. So those will go ahead. They'll get connected. We'll orientate them so that they are coming the correct way. So you and you. So now we can throw a crafter into here so that if we want to craft, let's say, carbon plates, right? We need carbon fiber mesh. So we can do mesh, for example. And let's just give me 10. Just should be a pretty quick craft. I hope. Maybe. We're stuck. Why are we stuck? What are we stuck on? What are you? Crafting. Coal dust. Okay, so you're not stuck. You're just slow. What are you slow on? You should be like outputting. You don't have any things in you. Well, now let's change that. Speed. I didn't realize this wasn't maxed up. No wonder this is not gonna go fast. There we go. Let's ramp it up a little bit. I'm like, man, why is that thing taking so long? Because I actually haven't had many uses where I've actually needed to output stuff into this. I mean, we have one item that goes into the crusher, and that's our coal dust. So now we should be getting our carbon fiber, our mesh. We have a couple of them. Nice. All right. So let's make a recipe. So what we're going to do is we're going to say 1 carbon fiber mesh equals 1 carbon plate. And there's a processing unit. So in theory, if we connect up to our crafting manager and we scroll down to, one of these should say it's connected to the compressor. There we go. So if we do stick U into here, now we should know how to make carbon plates. Carbon plate. Let us craft 3 of them. Now here's the issue. I don't have any type of extraction set up on these, so we have to figure out how these blocks here extract, because they're clearly compressing. I mean, it is doing its job, but it's not gonna auto output. It should sit over here, sit inside the block, and be like, hey, yay. So now we need to probably dig out underneath, is what I'm guessing, because this should be, yeah. So let's take out the wood here, and we will plan on putting an interface here. Maybe here? Yeah. So let's grab an interface. So that this way it imports it back, and I can spell interface. We have a fluid. Give me a regular one, please. No, you. So if we grab this, right, and we put him, he is now active and happy and all this other stuff. And then we're going to use our pipes mod, because the pipes mod is actually a really nice mod for stuff like this. And hopefully this will let us extract out of our dude here. So if we shift, right. Oh, actually we need the, you know what we could do, guys? Pipes mod is cheaper, but we could use laser IO. We could use laser IO to zap inside of here. What do you guys think? Put one there. Put one there. Now we do there we go. So if we do this, now we should be able to set him to extract. Oh, it's already out. So we should have carbon fiber mesh or carbon plates. Ah, yeah. No, I feel like doing things here. I want to see this thing work in action. This is great. This is exactly what we want. This is exactly what we wanted to have happen. So let's you. Can I get under you? Can I grab you? Shift. Whoops. Why can I not hit you? Why can't I touch you? What the heck? Do you not can you not export out the bottom? This is going to be very short-lived. Hello? I mean, you're doing the thing. Comes in, goes out, fabulous. All right, so you're working. Well, that one's working. We clearly have some issues with that other one, but that's okay. So I'll figure that out in a minute. All right, so I'm going to take a look and see what our next step is. So we've now made ourselves carbon plates, graphene. We have not taught how to do this. So we need to teach this how to make these guys here. So I'm going to make this recipe upstairs. I'm going to stick it inside of our dude here, and that should make our balls. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So here we are. So here's how. So I changed out the pipes to use laser I/O because I was experimenting with the canning machine. So the canning machine actually does not let you fill fluid cells to make them water fluid cells. The canning machine is used to make things like our nuclear uranium rods. It took me quite a while to figure out what was going on with that. I don't know. I still can't quite figure it out. So I'm manually filling fluid cells by right-clicking a water tank. Went ahead, made an extruder so that we can make patterns or tool rods without anything specific. And then I've got this thing over here working on making some of these iridium circuits because we need iridium circuits to make nukes. So as long as this thing's working properly, yeah. So basically we're making coal balls. The balls we're compressing them down to make the fiber mesh. The fiber mesh will then be recirculated back up into everything. As you see, though, the machines are kind of slow. So I thought we would go ahead and see about what overclocker upgrades we have. So if we take a look at overclockers, we have overclocker upgrade from Industrial Contraptions. Sweet. So can we actually make this right now? Maybe. And then how much of an effect is this going to have on us? So if we take one overclocker upgrade and we throw it inside of our thing, is it going to cause our machine to blow up? I don't know the answer to this. I mean, it'll cause it to speed up for sure. Whoops, I need that book. But it doesn't seem to cause items, upgrades. The overclocker upgrade makes machine work faster, but also makes it use more zaps. So you can have 4 in the slots to fill up. 12 overclocker upgrades and a powered furnace makes it work nearly instantly, though at much greater cost. Energy stored upgrade, transformer upgrades. Okay, so if we tell this thing, all right, let's go make a crafting recipe for this thing, because I think this could be an overclock. I think this could actually be a really nice thing to use. So we'll just grab this guy and we'll just throw it down in here with the rest of our patterns. And then if we told this thing to make overclockers, we have 3 machines down there. So let's do 3, 4, 12. We'll do 16 because we have 4 machines. So to craft this, we need to craft 16 electronic circuits, these plates, these coolants. We have 48 fluid cells, which, I mean, is fine, but we're going to run out of fluid cells here pretty quick. Oh, cool. And it's already crafting. Heck yeah. Oh, it's done. Nice. All right, let's go drain our battery. Remember, we are still working on, like, coal power here, you know? So, yeah. Oh, my God. Wait, it's... Wait, you can... It's not 4, it's... Oh, wow. Really? All right, hang on. We have to test this. Mesh. Craft me, whatever, 64, fine. That should come in here, right? Isn't this the thing that makes the mesh? Do I already have all the ingredients? Wait, what are you? Where are you? Where do you? Ooh, we need you. We need coal dust. Okay, so that doesn't work. Okay, coal balls. Compressed coal balls. 64. Start. So that's definitely quicker. That is barely keeping up. That is not keeping up enough. That works. Can we upgrade the furnace? No. We are sucking you dry. All right. But it works. Interesting. Let's put the rest of these in here too while we're at it. All right, so we don't need you. Oh, frick. 3, 4, 1, 2. So that does those machines. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna need more power. we're either way we were gonna need more power, because the next thing that we need to work on, now that I'm done playing, we need antimatter. And to make antimatter, you guys can go away. Structure compass, that can probably go away in a little bit. You know, can we make this? Can we make a nuke? I think that's what we needed the iridium circuits for. Right? Advanced circuits, start. Can we actually make this the improbable probability device? We can. This is one more item for our star. Woot! All right, let's go put this away. And then what I will do, I think it goes right here. So if we do, what are the uses of you? You improbable probability device, right below Patrick Star. So we actually need to put you here. Boink. We're getting so close. We have 3 items left. 3 items left before we can get a star. That's fantastic, guys. So you're done. You go bye-bye. Can we make the Nexus emitter? Hang on. Before we end the episode, let's go see if we can make another item real fast. I honestly don't know if we can. Let's do. Can we make you? Ooh, we're missing us. We can't. We don't have a solar recharging thing. Really? Modular base. Bronze nuggets. Do we not have any bronze? Bronze. We totally have bronze. Here, 2 bronze nuggets. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Missed a step. Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Da na 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 na. This is so good. Getting closer. Na, 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 na. Come on. Come on. You know you wanna. Crafting, done. Okay, so now I should be able to make it. I should be able to make this. I should be able to make this component of it, rather. Can I make everything here? Oh, we're missing antimatter. Guys, we're so close. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to wrap up the episode here. I'm going to look and see what it takes to make antimatter, which is kind of why I have this guy here, the antimatter constructor. And from what I've seen so far, here, let's just go ahead and make this while we're at it. You take zaps and you throw it inside. There, that'll work. You throw it inside of this thing, and over time, basically, it will produce antimatter for you. So, like, if I were to just put, you know, this guy here, for example, he's just going to start sucking up power, but very, very, very slowly. And then after 10,000 zaps that's supplied to it, it should just give me an antimatter. So, I mean, it's really a win-win in my book. I wonder if we can tick accelerate this. Oh, oh God, this is bad. This is bad. All right. Hang on. Can we increase this cable? Can we make like the high tier IV cable? Inquiring minds want to know. The answer is yes. Hang on. If I place this down, is it going to blow up my machines? I hope not. It shouldn't, because this guy can still only output at a certain speed. The cables can downgrade, and you can only produce 30-something per tick anyway. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to let this guy run, It's doing good already. My God. We're going to let him run. And when we come back, I will have a couple different pieces of antimatter inside of here, because we're going to need a couple pieces for the star. So we know we need one for this guy, one of these guys, for example. Actually, can we make this thing right now? We might be able to make this. We might be able to make this one. Hang on. Nexus emitter, supercharged coil. We can totally do that right this second. Not duper. Supercharged coil. We can totally make one of these. Go. Boom. Heck yes. Look, now all we need is to make this guy here. And I think we can make all this other stuff. Hang on. I think all we need is this antimatter pellet. HV solars. Hang on. Can we make 6 HV solar? HV solar. Can we make 6 of these right now? Inquiring minds want to know. Holy crap. Yes, we can. Go. Yes. And here we go. We're getting all of our stuff is getting crafted up. This is great. This is actually really, really good. All right, so I'm going to let this operation craft. We're going to go through. When we come back, we are going to make ourselves a Nexus emitter, which will be really, really, really quick. So that will fill in this guy. So then all we have to do is we have to make a pulsating black hole. So we're going to let the antimatter thing run for a while because we're going to need a second one. We're going to need blood magic. We're going to need another nuke. This isn't a problem. I have that. Maybe next time what we'll do is we'll go into Britannia. We'll kill the Guardian Spirit because it looks like we're going to need that for this. So we'll go into the Guardian Spirit. We'll start getting involved in pneumatic craft and a couple of these other mods that we're going to need to finish up all the Modium Star. Guys, tell me what you would like to see. What would you like to see me work on in the future? Would you like to see a different mod pack, a skyblock? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Everybody, have a lovely rest of your day. Blessings. Bye.